All right, it started, Ethan. So, Ethan, I gotta tell you some things, man. How's it going?
Well, I pretty much don't know. It's pretty much a roller coaster.
Pretty much a roller coaster, no?
Yeah, it's a big roller coaster. It goes high, it
Of
goes up and down.
it goes up and down. Now I know what you definitely could mean by that. No, lots of highs and lows at the moment, right?
Yep,
I
lots of
see.
highs and lows.
I see. All right. Well, Ethan. Truth is that I wanted to interview you today because I've been I've been actually thinking about you as a person, as a friend in general, as just a guy for like the past couple weeks, and I've been making up a couple questions in my head about you, what I could ask you.
All right, all right. Let me hear
So I
it
have
then,
my
buddy.
paper here of a list, right?
Okay, go on.
So I wanted to go over a few things you sure might remember. Most likely, I don't know if you will, but most likely, hopefully. It's a topic that I've been getting into deeply, very lately for like the past week and a half. Tell me your views and your perspective on the infamous one and only Christian Weston Chandler.
God damn it. If I had a cigarette or cigar, I would blow it because I haven't heard that name. Like, I made an account for the Wikipedia, but man, I haven't contributed it since like I want to say October of last year. I managed to create an account just before they took out the signups. I managed to make an account, but yeah, I mean, my views on the guy, honestly, like that guy, like he just needs to shower, fix his life, and at this point, no therapy except electric shock therapy can fix him now.
Now, I want you to tell me your opinion on what the trolls have done to Chris, such as Clyde Cash, Jack Thaddeus, Blue Spike.
Blue Spike, I think he was just I like no. The funniest thing about him is he called Chris a pervert, yet he set himself up as a girl, and yet he was the one to complain Chris that he was a pervert. I like how no. Although one thing I will say is, while Chris Chan is often portrayed as a man child, he actually took that very well. He was like, "Oh dang, you're actually a guy? Huh? Well, I don't know what to say, man. I guess just bye." Like he didn't like he didn't overreact like what you're a boy, but no, he never really just like did a big tantrum. He was just like, oh, okay, bye. And all the other trolls kind of hated Blue Spike. Blue Spike is also infamous, from what I remember. Blue Spike is also infamous for the sex tape sort of Chris Chan made, and the
With the
and
doll, right?
making, yes, Jule, and
Ah, yes,
Chris
Julie,
making Chris
yes.
and making Chris shove the medallion up his ass. Although I think, I think that was Blue Spike. I can't
Oh
remember,
yeah, no,
but
forgot to tell you, Ethan. I've been watching the Chris Chan documentary lately. I'm already on part, what's it called? I'm already in on part 22, and yes, I'm already past the part where they mentioned that Blue Spike kept telling Chris to do all this weird shit.
because Chris was so desperate for love that, well, I don't know if I would consider him a simp because simp didn't really exist back then.
I will be honest, yes, it did not. Yep.
I don't think Chris Chan was a simp. I just think he was so desperate to prove to like women that he was actually worth something that he was just like he would just do anything. I think that is why, like, again, I don't think Chris Chan was a incel or a simp. I just think he was so desperate for love he was just trying to prove himself.
Right. All right. Let me go on next up on here. We have
But yeah, Christian, honestly, I think that dude needs electric shock therapy at this point. And I mean, when I heard about his changing gender, I was like, all right, I guess. I mean, that's what he wants to do. Let the man be once he wants to do. Also, like, I rest in peace his dad,
oh
because he was
yes,
pretty.
Rob.
Yeah, I'm calm down the internet.
Ah, yes, the internet lumberjack. No,
Yes.
that's a crazy guy.
And the fire, and that Chris before the fire had a huge game collection, which I'm currently looking at right now, like from like NES to Steam. Although it's still to this day, Christian hasn't mentioned, or Christine hasn't mentioned anything about his game collection. Although he used to own pretty much all. Now I think he pretty much used to own all the Nintendo up to date, like to the Wii U before the fire. He owned all Sega, all Sony, and all Microsoft. I think no wait, yeah, the reason Microsoft, but Chris hates the Xbox 360. Well, it's actually said that the legend goes that Chris on eBay before it was taken down sold it on eBay his OG Xbox with 4 games, and that he casually mentioned in November 2017 his in a Facebook comment his gamer tag. He also has a Steam which isn't known very well and is I think is hard to find because he doesn't even mention it, although it is known that he has a Steam. And that yeah, Chris is also a heavy spender and pretty much buys anything he can get his hands on. Anything.
Right.
So yeah, he was probably the biggest defender for the PS3. While there was songs like "How to Kill a Brand,"
Now,
but yeah, Christian, internet legend. Like if you don't know who Christian is, you haven't been on the internet enough, or you're playing it too safe.
that is true. I will admit to that. Now I have a question. Another side subject relating to Christian. What is your thoughts on Liquid Chris?
I think I think it was a little funny that he just went out and just like haha, I'm impersonating this. But then again, it sort of fell flat quickly because like pretty much like the way I describe Liquid Chris is what Chris Chan thinks he is,
Right.
and that like honestly, I get Liquid Christian was supposed to be a joke, but then again, the joke sort of fell flat because I mean it was sort of funny, I guess. Yet like I don't know, Liquid Chris was okay, I guess, and he sort of created like a more like emotional version of that song Christian covered.
Right. Let's see. Now, tell me your opinion on Chris's gal pals, most notably Megan.
Megan, I honestly can't tell uh if if she dodged a bullet because the way Chris is now, Um, it looked like Chris really needed at least someone to interact with because sort of like Megan cut all ties, and some reports have said that if you find Megan and tell her about Christian, she'll just pretend she doesn't even know who he or she is.
Oh, so like you're telling me if I get in contact with Megan, right? Because Megan nowadays like sells like little like figurines, no?
I don't even know what Megan does.
Yeah,
Like,
because I've heard that Megan nowadays sells like she makes her own figurines of like of like animals out of like wool and like I don't know wood. I've heard of that. So you're telling me if I get in contact and I'm acting as if I want to buy something, but then I turn that like offer, like I want to buy something, I turn that into a question about Chris, like she'll just like ignore or like completely like do something else.
well, then again, well, yeah, she'll just pretend like yeah, she'll just tell you like she doesn't even know who he is. Like yeah, like
Okay. All right.
she
Well,
doesn't even think about Chris anymore. She doesn't like she was asked how she felt like, being a popular, like, being a popular figure because of Chris, she doesn't even think of it that much. She's just like, oh, haha, she doesn't know how to feel about it.
Mm, wow. That's like a huge example of someone that like really doesn't care about specific most like ties of like the past, man. Man. All right. Wow. Thank you for the answer. Amazing answers, by the way. I like this a lot.
Thank you.
I like these a lot. Let's see here. What do we have up next? All right. One more question about Chris. What do you think the trolls will ever come back, or are they like done with him and they moved on with life for forever?
I think Chris has new trolls, but as for the old ones, Liquid Chris has actually grown up. Like, if I can find a photo of him, like, Liquid Chris, like, yeah, apparently Liquid Chris finally managed to get, like, a family and stuff, and Chris actually wasn't mad. I don't, I don't think Chris was ever mad at Liquid, I don't think, I don't think Chris Chan was ever mad at Liquid Chris. I think he was only mad that Liquid Chris pretended to be him. I think that was the only like reason he was mad, because like, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for telling me all that much about Chris. Now we have another topic here. You're gonna remember this one very, very well. All right. Ready?
Okay.
Let's see. What are your views on modern day YouTube with its algorithm?
Well, man, YouTube is just at this point like it doesn't know what it wants to be. It wants to be for everyone. Like there's like mature content and kid content, but then again, it has to do like certain things because of the seat, because of all the stuff relating to like Popa and all the stuff. Like YouTube, literally, if I'm gonna be honest, YouTube at this point doesn't even know what it wants to be. Like it's done so much, and YouTube is an important part of the internet. Like while it's bad now, if you deny YouTube isn't important on the internet, like nah. But then again, it's kind of hard because then again, Newgrounds released like I think 5 years ish before YouTube. But then again, like Newgrounds was still just like in the like late 90s, still when it was just like the wild west of the internet, fresh and unknown.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I also heard?
What?
I also have heard that the year I was born was also the year of the golden age of YouTube. Is that true? I'm talking about 2007, by the way.
Dude, like literally YouTube was so much better back then. Like literally, no, 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 no. YouTube was like, nah, YouTube was different. It was actually, good.
You had good entertainment, better entertainment. You think so?
Yeah, it had so much better entertainment. Yes, it did. So much better entertainment. Like, and then again, and also YouTube was like, it wasn't shy from like, YouTube wasn't shy. Like, there was many videos where it just pushed what they could put on YouTube. But then again, it was all in good fun. That's the difference. YouTube, you have to do so much just to even get a penny off them. But like back then, it was just, people doing stuff they loved.
No, yeah, I know. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is true. Well, I'm gonna tell you another thing. Two topics just came up in my mind right now, but I want to go with the one first that I think you'll be better off with info for. What are your views now, right? What are your views now in your perspective on the one and only angry video game nerd, Cinemassacre?
Still a legend, although I haven't seen their horror movie stuff.
All right. Um, I mean,
Okay, yeah. Like, honestly, okay. So, I mean, yeah. Like, angry video game nerd, legend, and pretty much spawned, like, honestly, like, it's kind of hard to think without AVGN, we wouldn't have things like JonTron, Peanut Butter Gamer, Space Hamster, Scott the Woz, and I think Nostalgia Critic, like, because, like, while Nostalgia Critic doesn't like to admit it, he may have been, like, inspired by the angry persona of the the angry persona.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was actually about to ask you about Nostalgia Critic and Channel Awesome in general, but I guess you
Nostalgia
already went there.
Critic, I guess it's fine, but then again, like, I mean, I haven't watched them in.
I see. All right. Well, Ethan, I have another topic up on here. What are your views and your perspective, right? Compare. For this one, I would like you to compare. I would like you to compare your views on OG Super Mario Logan and modern Super Mario Logan.
Modern Super Mario Logan? Oh man, I haven't watched him forever, but he's just gone down so bad. He's gone downhill. End of story. He's just gone downhill so fast.
Yeah, I know it's sad to hear and sad to say. But what about
Like
your views on what happened?
act shocking to see how far he fell. Just shocking to see how far he fell. Like back then, he actually, know what he was doing, and he was actually sort of entertaining. Now he has to do all the puppet stuff because Nintendo and the cease and desist. So yeah, Super Mario Logan has fallen so hard. It's actually depressing.
Wow, so he can't even use like the Mario Koopa puppets no more? Man, he can't even use that is fucked. That is fucked. Well, I mean, hey, you can at least tell me your views on the OG SML now.
Bowser's Dilemma, that one episode where he that episode where like okay sorry that episode where like Bart like not Bart Bowser gets hungry and he asks Koopa to like get him food and then but Bowser orders pizza and then hijinks happen. Honestly, like to this day, after almost like God, what has it been? 15? Let me wait. Give me a sec.
Alrighty.
Damn it. No wait. Damn it. So sorry. Um, Not the Super Mario Logan movie. Like, when did Super Mario Logan start in 2007. So that means Super Mario Logan has been here for almost 15 years. And honestly, like, I think a lot of people say, like, the golden age of Super Mario Logan was everything before Jeffy got to the house. Everything, literally everything. Like every episode's Bowser's Dilemma. Although the drone, from what I remember to this day, is still the most hated episode. But still, everything from about no everything from literally. No, I'm so sorry for stuttering, but
It's
like
okay.
I'm just. But seriously, everything from the very first video to the day Jeffy got to the house to the Mario the babysitter was the golden age.
Wow. So wow, I can't really believe that like the day they made that short, that
Yeah,
would change
like
them forever.
honestly, man, like I feel like the day Super Mario Logan died and the golden era was just gone though, like bye bye, was just the day no, like Logan and his brothers uploaded that like clip of like recreating the Super Mario 64 Got Milk commercial to Mario the Babysitter. Because the reason I don't say the episode after that was, well, I feel like a little bit. I hate to say it, and I know you're and I know this is gonna age like milk, but I feel like Mario the Babysitter did have some good jokes. Some good jokes. Like not
Really?
everything was good, but some. Like Jeffrey wasn't a complete asshole. He was just probably an autistic kid.
I see. I'm not gonna lie to you. I guess he is autistic. Well, let me ask you another question here. This you might not know any info about this next question I'm about to ask you for a different topic, but if you don't know, it's fine. We can skip it, just in case you actually don't know a single thing about this. But what are your views and your opinion on Mugen?
Who?
Mugen.
Who the is Mugen?
It's a fighting game engine. Mugen. Mugen.
I don't know that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see, I see. That's okay. Alright, well, we can skip that one. You're gonna love this one.
Okay.
What are your views now for, like, modern Simpsons?
Good background noise, but actually watching it is like watching an old man still trying to entertain you, even though he was good back in like his golden days. Like The Simpsons is just modern Simpsons is sort of depressing to watch because they aren't even the same show anymore.
In what way?
Like the humor, the jokes, the animation, the characters, their actions, like nothing is similar to the past shows.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, little subject here. Let's see. The same thing with Simpsons, like your views and opinions, but what are your views and opinions of modern Family Guy?
Good background noise, although they're very violent.
I see. Alright, well, another side topic here, I will say, same thing for both, just thoughts and opinions of modern, thoughts and opinions on modern South Park.
Haven't watched it in a long time. Like, I think the last time I watched South Park was like 2018 or 2019. Although I think a few months ago I did watch the first episode just because I was bored.
Alright. Well, I think that's enough for like old cartoons. Now, actually, you know what? What are your thoughts and views on American Dad?
Barely watch it, although it looks just fine, I guess.
Okay. Alright, you might not like this next topic, but because I've asked you this so many times personally back in school days, but what are your thoughts and views and opinion nowadays for anime at all? Like at all?
barely watch it. Like, although I will say my favorite anime is the original, the original Pokemon and Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. I will say that's like my favorite.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I have one final question because I'm actually running out a lot now.
Okay.
What do you think of modern humor, modern memes?
I love them, yet they've rotted my brain so much I can't even laugh at the clever complexity of the Simpsons. Like the old Simpsons has like complex, like well written humor, yet I can't laugh at that because I'm laughing 21. No, black people be like I can't even laugh at the Simpsons anymore because like or any well written show. I can't laugh at it because I just been so like memes are so dumb now, yet they're so good.
Right. All right, we're coming down to the wire here. Actually, very personal question here.
Hmm.
What type of girls are you into?
Like like submissive girls and like motherly girls, like like girls that like care for you and just like are generally all around like a mother vibe.
Okay.
Submissive, motherly, like girls
Okay.
and busty girls.
Okay. All right. Good to hear that now. Now, here, I just realized about this topic, and I think I'm ready to ask you this for sure. What are your thoughts and full honest opinions on anthropomorphic animals, furries, bronies?
Bronies, god fucking damn it, you're into a little kids show. Fucking calm down. Furries, eh, just don't get too personal with me, man. Just don't get too personal, man. Furries. Um, and like anthropomorphic animals. Conquer is one, Sonic is one, and I like them. But then again, like it's like the weird ones. Like I don't like buff wolves or anything like that. Fucking get that shit out
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, ye-
Well, another thing I wanted to say, how's you and your good old fashioned retro game?
I bought Bubsy 2 yesterday. Fucking kill me.
Wow, you
No, I bought
sure?
Bubsy 2. No, fucking seriously, I bought Bubsy 2 like 2 days ago. Fucking kill me.
Man, you sure do love still your good old retro games, man. That's not bad. That's good. Nice.
Ye.
You should be a retro game person as a career on the side, no? I mean, maybe. Oh, yeah. Didn't I tell you already I retired Smash for Fortnite and now I'm probably gonna retire Fortnite as well?
Fortnite, you're gonna retire Fortnite? Finally, you can actually play good games. Smash, whatever. I mean,
I'm still good at the game though. But I just don't play it like that anymore, if you get what I mean.
ye.
Another thing, well, you know, Ethan, don't you ever get in that feeling? Not that feeling, but don't you get that thought of life where no matter how hard you try, anything from the past as a kid is gonna like come back from like the back of your head just to pop up, then make you daydream and go like out of the world.
Well, frankly, I mean, I feel like, well, honestly, I feel like, frankly, that, like, I feel like I've lost a lot of friends this year, but I don't want to get into that because that's a private matter. But yeah, I've just been losing a lot of friends, and uh,
I mean, hey, just so you know, man, if they're people from school, then you don't have to you don't need to be scared of telling me that. But if it's anyone else outside of school, then I understand you not telling me that. Anyone from school, I'd like you to tell me. Anyone outside of school, I think it's better off you keep that to yourself if you don't want to if you don't want to tell that. So, what do you think? You still want to keep it private, or you think?
I want to keep it private, although I have not been taking it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave you there. I'll stop asking you about that. I think that's it. I think that really is all I had in my head for the last few weeks, and I just compiled it up into this one whole thing I wanted to do right quick. Honestly, man, it's crazy how far people go, man.
Yeah, it is, really is.
Well, nowadays I just think about like what I used to do and what I could do to do it again, and just things that I always used to do just keep popping up in my head. It makes me want to just keep researching on it and think what I could do for it, so I could sort of like emerge back into that sort of thing. Like Mugen, a lot of stuff I used to watch as a kid,
I just
which
really
was weird.
want finally to get into game development. Like, I finally want to get into game development, and I'm creating a pilot. Yes, I'm creating a pilot. Yet, I it's been hard. It's been hard to find like voice actors because technically I just need a voice actor for one of the characters, and then like like I'm done, and then like I can just
Oh, so
make the
you
pilot because
wait a minute.
yeah.
I mean, hey, I'm gonna assume that you're gonna have Trevor in your pilot. No, the one and only Trevor, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, why do you only need one other voice actor to make it complete, or you think you need way more than that? Because I think, don't you have like don't you have like four OCs?
Well, I mean, I have Daniel, Jason, and Ashley.
Exactly, exactly. I know, exactly four OCs. The three you just said and Trevor.
Yeah, but Ashley won't technically appear in random stories yet. She'll just be like there, but like not a part of the main group.
Right. All right. All right. Well, I guess that's a wrap, man. That's
Thanks.
really all I had. I loved what you told me about all these topics, man. It made me feel really, really good of myself and really what I could have done and what I can do. Well, hey, man. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for being available, man. And thank you for telling me all this stuff. All right. Well, that's a wrap, Ethan. Thank you for talking to me today. Hope to see you another day and take care of yourself, all right, bud?
All right, thanks, man. You too, man. Take care.
All right, you take care, man. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye. Wow. Holy shit.